I got me a show at Pasadena Ice House. And this is the open mics that I'm going to and that the comedians go to where they practice their shit or they just keep their muscle flexed, stay in shape, if you will, for when they have the proper shows. And this is one of just many nights. This much sexiness can break a camera. This much sexiness is hard to contain in a room. This much sexiness is hard to contain in a full dimension like this. Half the sexiness you'll see in here is in the fourth dimension. Only Carl Sagan can see this shit. He dead, so he ain't telling nobody. But that's how much sex you see right here. We was just at Echoes on Sunset. Now we're at the nearby Travel Cafe. The last one you saw was like lightning. I end up, thanks to Chris Rubio, on first. This, more typical the experience right here, Travel Cafe. This is the trenches. This is like you get out your bayonet and your gas mask and your helmet and your rifle, and you get in the trenches with the barbed wire and everything else. So this is a totally different experience now, because I'm 35 on this list. So by the time I go in there, is anybody gonna be left? The sound in this room is bad. There's a refrigerator makes more noise than a microphone. So by the time I go up, who knows how it's gonna be this time. I'm blowing out a bubble. Now, whenever you watch Pokemon, Jigglypuff. Remember that? Or Portuguese Man of War. You ever see those? You can do all kinds of bubblegum. I actually specialize in bubblegum comedy. You know, I play in Candyland next week. So you can see that place was deserted. Crickets you could hear in there by the time I went home. But I was satisfied that I did something with it, considering the situation, which is all you can really do in a situation like that. It's Mr. Goodnight, and it's Tuesday night now. What they're gonna be doing there tonight is open mic night. It's mixed music, it's mixed comedy, and I'm gonna be doing that tonight. So we're gonna see how this goes this time. If the characters on the cereal boxes was all gonna have a big free-for-all fight, Tony the Tiger would kick every one of them's ass. Who's gonna stop him? Any of y'all here?
Count Dracula.
Count Chocula. You mean Count Dracula wasn't on cereal? But Dad, unlike Count Dracula Chocula has never displayed any legitimate vampiric powers. Just went up there, got kind of silly with it, but you got to do what you feel, the vibe that you feel in the room, and it's kind of light in there, and make it a bit silly. And that's another night in front of the microphone. Definition of rough. I mean, we're talking about a big, nice room that could have had, if you had a proper comedy show on in there, oh, that place would have been, that would be a dream. But we're talking about an empty room with weren't nothing but 2 or 3 people in it, and a big stage. And it's one of them situations where it's just like, it's talking to yourself. But we're glad that you got to see the peaks and the valleys, if you will, the ups and the downs. Pasadena Ice House for the Laugh Tech Show. The one we've been waiting for all week, doing our thing at the open mics and whatnot. And now we're here, game time, if you will. Lucky Charms Leprechaun cannot stop children from stealing a bowl of his goddamn cereal. You think he's taking down a tiger? Any of y'all, name a cereal box character, do you think he'd take on the tiger?
Jordan on the Wheaties box.
Oh, you have to be a full-time cereal box character to be eligible. You cannot have a day job. Ain't nobody watches NBA playoffs. That was a long cereal box commercial. Snap, Crackle, and Pop, honey, they're this big.
Yeah, but they're getting up on it.
Yeah, but they're this big. Tony gonna still be able to step on it. They wouldn't even reach his knee. They're gonna go Snap, Crackle, and Pop and don't step on their ass. Any of y'all, name a cereal box character.
Trix Rabbit.
Trix Rabbit's a notorious quitter. Silly Rabbit tricks the kids. Don't let Silly Rabbit, you can't beat my ass in a fight. He's going home! Tony's gonna win by default. There you go, name a character.
The Cookie Crisp Wizard.
The Cookie Crisp Wizard, what were his powers? The ability to make cereal appear in a bowl. We've seen them open mic nights where you just go up there and it's jiggy and everybody up for it and it's just lightning captured in a little bottle. And we've seen those nights when you do a show and maybe there's not as many people there as they like, but you go and you do your thing anyway, because that's all you can do is do your thing. And I'm gonna keep doing it because I got another show tomorrow night, and in the end, it's all just stage time because that's what we do. Another night in front of that microphone again.